One of the easiest and most exciting ways to add YOcoins to your YOcoin wallet is through a process called mining. In the most basic terms, YOcoin mining is the process of adding transaction records to YOcoin's public ledger. This ledger of past transactions is called the blockchain. The blockchain serves to confirm transactions to the rest of the network as having taken place. Each time a block is added, a YOcoin is awarded to the miner who added it. There are two ways to become a YOcoin miner. The first is to own your own hardware. This is highly technical and expensive, and so not very practical for the vast majority of us. The second is to rent other people's hardware for specific periods of time and put it to work mining for you. In this video, we're going to show you exactly how you can do that and become a YOcoin miner today. To start, open your browser and go to yochain.info and log in. Here you'll find your YOcoin wallet address. You'll need this later on, so keep this browser window open. Now open a new window and go to miningrogrentals.com. This is where you can rent the mining hardware known as a rig. We'll start on this website by creating a free account. To do that, go to the top right corner and click Sign Up. Now simply fill out each field, starting with creating a username. Put in your email address. Confirm your email address. Create a password. Needs to be 8 digits long or longer. Make sure you remember these. And then create a transaction PIN number. Confirm the PIN number. Check the box that says I agree to the terms of service and click Create Account. Now it's asking you to log in to continue using the username and password you just created. And then push the button that says Log In. Now they want you to confirm your email address by pushing the green button that says Send Confirmation Email, and that will trigger an email to be sent to the email address that you just gave them. So click that button. And here you'll see a confirmation message that says validation email has been sent. Please check your inbox and follow the instructions in the email. So I'm going to go to that email now. And when I do, I will find this large, long blue link embedded in the email. And all I have to do now is click on it. It will bring me back to Mining Rig Rentals website with the confirmation that says the email address was validated. So now it's time to look at my rental options. So I go to this menu and click the drop down for rigs. And the algorithm used for YOcoin is the script rigs algorithm, or the script algorithm. So this is the selection you're going to want to make, the script rigs selection. So click that. And it will give you a list of all the rigs that are available for rent. And pay attention to this column, which is the RPI column. The higher the number, 0 to 100, the more efficient or better it is. And the hash rate column is very important. This is your reach, your internet reach, how many coins you can expect to mine during your rental period. The bigger the number, the better it is. And by the way, the bigger the hash rate is, although it costs more to mine it, you will be collecting more YOcoins. And as people use greater and greater hash rates and collect more and more YOcoins, that will do nothing but drive the value of those YOcoins up. So while you're mining, you're collecting more of the YOcoins and you're increasing their value along the way. You'll see that the minimum rental hours is a 3-hour block, and there's the price in Bitcoin as how much it costs to rent that rig for 3 hours. So for this demonstration, let's look at this top item. It's got an RPI of 100, which is excellent, a hash rate of 360, which is pretty good. And here you'll see a 3-hour rental will cost 0.004365 Bitcoin. That all looks good, so let's click the Rent Now button. Now on this Rent This Rig, we have to fill out a couple pieces of information. First of all, how many hours do you want to rent it for? I'm going to type in the minimum, which is 3. And this is how many Bitcoin I'm going to need to have to be able to click the button to rent now. But here's the problem. If I look at this top menu bar, I've got 0 Bitcoin in my account. So what I'm going to do is click this link. That will bring me to this page that will show me the address that I need to send the Bitcoin to from my Bitcoin wallet. So I'm going to copy that address, go to my Bitcoin wallet, find the request money and then decide how much Bitcoin I'm going to send. In this case, I'm going to send 0.005 Bitcoin over, enough to cover that rental. Now, after making that Bitcoin transfer, you'll see under this transaction history box that there's a deposit pending. After a few minutes, you'll see that that will switch to this. And now you'll see that that deposit has cleared. And if I scroll up the page, you'll see that my Bitcoin balance is now 0.005. So now I'm ready to make that rental. So I'm going to go back to the rigs drop-down menu, click on the script rigs option, and go ahead and click the Rent Now button. Now all it wants to do is, it says it's awaiting payment, so you can pay instantly the 0.004365 Bitcoin that it requires. So when I click the blue button that says Instant Pay Now, the last thing I have to do is set up the pool that this is going to work in. And to do that, you need to open one more website, which is pool.yocoin.org, and then click the Getting Started tab. And here you're going to find under Stratum Host this address. You're going to copy pool.yocoin.org, go back to the mining rig rentals, and paste that into this field. And now the last thing we need to do is go backspace, type in a colon, the dot symbol, go back to the YOcoin pool, and look for this port number right here, 2502. Now back to mining rig rentals, type that right here, 2502. So your final host is pool.yocoin.org:2502. Now for the username, this is actually your YOcoin wallet address. So go back to your YOcoin wallet. This is where we're going to copy that address. And now we're going to paste it into this field right here, the username field. Now that's because this is telling mining rig rentals where to deposit the mined YOcoins that you're about to receive. Now for a password, you can select anything you want. And when all that looks good, you click Save. And that's all there is to it. Now that rented 3-hour rental of that mining rig is going to work for you. And here you see it working right here in this field. And in fact, if we go back to the YOcoin pool, if you'll wait 4 or 5 minutes and then click this link, which is Workers, you'll actually see it working down here. And every hour that it's at work, it will deposit those YOcoins that have been mined into your YOcoin wallet. And in fact, you can check that total whenever you want. But remember, it takes an hour for the first ones to show up by going to your YOcoin wallet, scrolling to the top of the page, and keeping an eye on your current balance. You should see it start to grow. Congratulations, you're now a YOcoin miner.